Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Linda Rouse O'Neill, HIDA's Senior Vice President of Supply Chain Policy. I appreciate your time today as we talk about the East Coast and Gulf Coast port situation and HIDA's advocacy efforts on behalf of the medical supply industry. I know you guys are all on top of this and what's in the news, but just to refresh everybody's memory, we are on day 3 of the strike between the International Longshoremen Association, or the LIA, which represents the workers, and the USMX, which is the U.S. Maritime Alliance, representing the companies and organizations that run the ports and the ocean shippers. Unfortunately, as everyone is seeing in the news, there's been very little progress at all on negotiations. While the administration has been weighing in behind the scenes, encouraging both parties to come to the table, their quotes and rhetoric in the press are fairly leaning towards the ILA. It's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to play out and if the people are going to be coming back to the table anytime soon. I also understand there's over 50 vessels right now anchored outside the East Coast, waiting for opportunities to divert and to offload. What I also wanted to share today was what HIDA has been doing. We are engaging with our members in a variety of ways. We are working with our federal partners in a variety of ways, and we've been really leaning on our shipping work group, which has been meeting all summer and keeping us informed on how our members are preparing for the strike. I know a lot of our members have been able to bring in extra product and have been able to make Plan B for logistics, be able to bring in shipping containers, whether that's going to the West Coast or whether that is now airlifting some things as well, depending on the need and the products. We also know that that's not going to work forever, and that if it's a short-term strike, while incredibly difficult, we will be okay to be able to serve our providers and their patients. However, we are also well aware from our members that for every 5 days there's a strike. It's going to take over 30 days to untangle. And those are messages that we've been able to share with the administration as they keep checking in to understand the impact on the medical supply chain. We also know from all of our work during COVID how important, especially the New York, New Jersey port and the Savannah ports are on the East Coast for medical supply containers. And again, we've been able to communicate all of that to HHS in the White House as we are in constant communication on the impact of the strike. We've also been working with other stakeholders that are impacted, other healthcare supply chain partners, as well as wholesale and retail organizations. We just sent a letter yesterday to the president with over 200 other associations, urging the administration to engage and use their full authorities to bring the parties back to the negotiating table. We did a similar letter last week, again, sent another letter yesterday. All of those are on our website for your use, if applicable at all, as well as updated articles. We are going to keep monitoring. We are going to keep engaging with our members. I would love to hear more from you on your personal stories in terms of need and impact the longer the strike goes. Our federal partners are well aware that the conversation is going to change pretty quickly if this strike continues much longer, and that we're going to be needing to work with them on options on how to expedite medical supplies. So again, would love to hear from you as you guys are figuring out your options and how we can help with our federal partners on any urgent needs. In the meantime, please take a look at the website. We'll be keeping that populated with all of our efforts and any articles that could be of use to you. And assuming that the strike is not over yet, on the weekend, there will be another update by video from Christina Lavoie, who's HIDA's Director of Policy, after our shipping work group meeting, which is scheduled for Monday. So stay tuned. We will have more to come on Monday if the strike is not resolved. And in the meantime, please reach out with any questions or updates that you have that we can share and aggregate for our federal partners. Thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate your time and have a great day.